Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Angelika's Journal. Thank you for coming to visit with me today. I cannot see what I'm recording because I have the phone where there would be a cameraman, shall we say, so they could see and focus. I just thought instead of having my videos always backwards, this way it's forwards. So the first thing I wanted to show you, and this is just something I do, I bought myself, like I do every fall, a bunch of long johns, and I've pre-washed them to make sure the black dye doesn't run on any of my other clothes, just in case. And so I have a whole bunch of them. Now, if you've noticed on my videos, they come with this cuff, but I don't like the cuff. I probably am better off leaving it on, but I don't like it. I like them to feel more like leggings, and because of my psoriasis, I have to wear cotton, which absorbs any perspiration or sweat. Anyways, so I just cut off the bottoms, and so now I have all these bottoms. I cut them right where the stitching is. When they put the cuff on, there's a stitching here, and it's pretty thick. You can see it's warping. It's because this part's bigger. There's more material. See? But now I have all these. If anybody knows what I could do with these, like I could open it, but then, you know what I mean? Like, what do I do with these? I haven't been able to think of anything. I've been doing this for like probably 5 years now, and I have all these at the beginning I threw them away, so I think I only have last year's and this year's, and like I really don't know what to do with them. So if anybody out there in YouTube land, any of my subscribers, visitors, if you have any idea what I can do with this, I've thought of putting it on other clothing I have, but there's nothing I would want to put it onto. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, today's project. I had bought one of these. I think this one's from Avon. It doesn't say. That's the only tag. It just has cleaning instructions. I think I got it from Avon. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but there's some discoloration there. You see that? Because what I've been doing is I use a bar of soap. I use Dove because it's moisturizing for my psoriasis. And I put the soap in here, but I guess with the moisture from every time I take a shower, it looks like it started to mold. And I'm like, oh, I have to buy another mitt. Where am I going to find a mitt? Prices have gone up. Blah, 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 blah. Started debating with myself. What am I going to do? Well, I have face cloths. And I love the pouch because you can put your soap in it and use it. Well, I took a face cloth and I made this. Now, yes, I have black thread in there, and I don't care about the color coordinating. I'm perfectly fine with the black thread. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to thread it. That's why I stopped. Well, I'm going to have to thread it before I can actually sew it. But, I just took your traditional face cloth, and I'll show you how I prepped it, and I made my own mitt. Now, one side has a tag. I cut that off. So this is the side you're going to keep. This side is going to be this top, this nice border on the top. So you're cutting the two sides and the bottom. At least that's how I did it, because this is too thick for the sewing machine. So when you sew this, it's too many layers. So I cut the sides off first, Oh, this one's even starting to get raggedy. You just, like cheap face cloths. It doesn't really matter. There. So those two, garbage. Then this side, I take the tag off. Now, technically, you could use this side too. And actually, you know what? Oh, see? Here where I cut the tag off, I kept it, I just did it inside out. The tag should have been on the inside. And here I sewed with the bulk. I'll have to fix that one. That was my first prototype. And then this one was my second. And I put it on the outside. See how the edge is nice? You're supposed to put this on the other side. But then I was thinking, instead of doing that, I'll just sew it onto the side because this is not as thick because I cut the sides off, right? So I'm going to leave this and I'm going to cut this side. Now you can do it any way you want. Like I just changed my mind on what I said and what I'm doing. You just do it whatever way makes you happy. All right, so there you go. Now, you want the nice side on the inside when you go to sew because you want the nice edging. And then with this guy, he's going to be the hook. So you can make the hook as big or as small as you want. Now on this one, I did cut it down. So let's cut it down a bit. I'm not even going to measure. And then we're going to put it here. Or you can go this way if you want this kind of hook, which I think this is the way you're supposed to do it. Because then that can hook onto any hook you have in the bathroom. You can hook onto your body wash bottle, the top, if you have one of the big bottles and the body's bigger, and then the cap, you could hang it on the cap. Yeah, you don't even have to put a bar of soap in it. You could just use it for your body wash. Oh, I cut it a little crooked here. Oh well. All right, so now we're going to sew this. So I'm going to start sewing this and this. Actually, if you want it to look really, really nice, this is more noticeable than this. So you could start on the top, start here, then stick this in, continue, and then if it gets, like if it's too wide or something, you can always adjust it here on the fold. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to thread the machine and we're going to sew it up. Hello everybody, I'm back and I will give you the heads up. I turned the camera around. I really don't like when I can't see what I'm doing. So I did turn the camera around. So I threaded the machine. And now we're just gonna sew it. So you got your foot down, you got the needle down. I got my foot pedal. Line up the material. I did go back and forth as you saw. Now I will include this. It's kind of low down. Maybe I can squeeze it under the foot. You can tell I'm not a professional sewer. I have no idea what I'm doing. But here goes. Okay, why is this doing this? Why did the thread get caught? Okay, I give up. I do not like when things mess up. I'd rather just start all over. Why is there two threads from the bottom? Oh, that's the one thing I hate about sewing is when things go wrong. Why can't you just go, 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 go? Why does the bottom have 2 threads? Stitch ripper. For some reason, it came out of the loop. Haha. I found a string that didn't belong. Okay, now I have to pick up the thread again. Why isn't it coming up? Oh. Yeah, it's not coming up. All right, let's try this again. Ah. Is there no thread in there? Ah, the bobbin's empty. All right, well, this was a fail. No wonder the thread jammed. It was probably the last part. And that's why I had this loose string. That was the last of it. It's one thing I hate about a sewing machine. Why can't the bottom be a thing like this where you can maybe have it over here, a spool that goes inside to this part and a spool on top, and then you just let it go and it can use up the whole spool? Why do we have to have such a little bobbin that, you know, it just, you run out? When I was hemming those pants, I think I got through 3 pairs of pants, maybe 4, and then the bobbin was empty on the bottom. Oh, this all needs to be cleaned out too. So I guess I'm going to have to do a bit of a maintenance on it, but you get the idea, right? Just don't do it on the outside. Make sure the nice side, there's nothing on that side. You fold it over, you put your loop over here. Like this one I'll probably take off with some scissors. And then you just put the loop here, you sew down, you sew across, done deal. Very easy, right? Your loop is over here, right? You cut off the sides because of the bulk. You put the thing here, you cut it as short as you want, leave it as long as you want. You want it really long, that's fine. Hang it on the spout, on the bathtub. Hey, that's another idea. I didn't think of that. It just popped in my head. If you keep this large, then you can hang it on the water spout or on the shower head. Yeah, so you're sewing it inside out. So the nice side is the top. You make sure it's on, this is the nice side. You cover it up. You stick this on here. You don't stick it in between, because then the loop will be in your pouch. You want it on top. So then you start up here, you go back, you know, you do that back stitch thing. And then as soon as you do that back stitch, right away stick it in so it's as high as possible. Then just stitch down, stitch across the bottom, and Bob's your uncle. And that's it. But like, I have so many face cloths. I think I have 10 blue. Some of them are faded. That's why some look white. But they were all blue. I think I got a pack of 10 or 12 of blue ones. And then I saw some peach ones that I thought was so pretty, coral color. And so I bought a pack of 6 of those. So I'm like, okay, so I have extra. I kept 6 coral and 6 blue. And then these are the extra ones. So I'm like, I might as well use them. So then I have some mitts too. 2, 4, 5. Oh, I'm missing one. Might be one in the laundry. But I should have 6 mitts. And by you know, this way, the reason why this one got moldy is because I only had the one. And I've been using this for like 2 years now. I figured it would last until the material rots because it's soap. Soap wouldn't allow mold to build, but I guess it does. So I'm like, the reason I do not wash this, because it is soap that's in it, and because I only have the one. So now I'm going to have 6 of them. So I can regularly wash them now. Once a week, when I do my laundry downstairs, I can run in the bathroom, grab this, and wash it in the machine. And then the next time I take a shower, I can bring a new one down. You know what I mean? Like, you need to have extra. This is what happens when you don't. All right. You know how I love to talk? I will let you go. I got to stop saying that. You all know me already. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little short video. Well, I think it was short. Yeah, 16 minutes. So I have some cleanup to do in my craft room. And then tomorrow we'll be back in my craft room, starting to do some pockets or something. All right. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit. And remember, do what makes you happy, and everything else will fall into place. And you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye for now.